Dear Dr. Anderson, Tom, I have heard you often speak about predestination as a concept best understood as God choosing the few to save the many, with Abraham as a prime example. Is this view of predestination influenced by the Protestant theologian Karl Barth? I have heard that Pope Pius XII was a big fan of his. I'm curious to know what mark he left on Catholic theology. Cheers, Mike in Texas.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate the question. As far as Barth's influence on Catholic theology, there are some modern Catholic theologians that were conversant with Barth. Karl Rahner and Hans-Urs von Balthasar and Henri de Lubac, pretty much the sort of leading characters of early and mid-20th century Catholic theology, would have known about Barth because he was probably the leading, most prominent theologian of the era, right? So also Eric, and I'm going to mangle the Polish here. Polish is impossible because the phonetics don't work anything like the Romanized alphabet, but Pichivada, wrote a critical response to Barth and Barth's rejection of the Catholic doctrine of the analogy of being. Right, so a lot of Catholic theologians interacted both positively and critically with Barth. Now, in terms of my own answer to that question about the nature of predestination, I myself am not influenced by Barth in that answer, but rather by what I would contend is the biblical data